Hello fellow Sudokans and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle. It's Tuesday the 20th of September 2022. I hope you are keeping very well today. It's a bright day here in Bangkok. We haven't had any rain yet. Seems to be some sunshine outside, but it's not too overwhelmingly hot yet since it's still morning. Let's see what the day brings. Right, I am not, repeat not, playing today's game naked in a box. And if you wonder why on earth I should make such a statement, then you haven't been reading the news about chess. Yes, that other exciting game, but one that requires strategy rather than logic. Some elements of logic, I suppose, but mostly strategy. Chess. Magnus Carlsen, famous world champion, has resigned after one move playing chess in protestation, I suppose, allegations of cheating against his opponent. And his opponent has apparently cheated in the past, but absolutely strenuously denies cheating recently, and not in the games played against Carlsen. But to prove he is not cheating, has said that he would be willing to play naked in a box. That's a kind of hilarious. I thought it was quite hilarious. Anyway, I'm not gonna. But I don't cheat on these games. What would be the point? I mean, I don't see any point of cheating. What on earth would it gain to cheat? This kind of thing. I did play chess when I was a little kid. I mean, in primary school. I gave it up in secondary school. I remember being the number 2 in primary school. The boy who was the team captain was a kind of prodigy at chess. He was really, really good. And I did play in some championships, like the All London championships and stuff like that. But I couldn't play at all now. I would be beaten by an absolute beginner after a few moves. I'd be hopeless. Fool's mate it would be all for me. Well, not quite that bad, but I really have absolutely no idea about chess anymore. Right, but what I do have some idea about, not as much as some people, but some idea about, is the game of Sudoku, and that's what we're playing here today. And so, since today is Tuesday, which is labelled as medium, but it's generally a very easy day, I shall give you a quick rundown of the rules, assuming you might be a beginner. Right, we have 9 squares in this 9 squares in this row across, and in this row across, and in this row across. Some of the cells or squares are filled with digits. You can see there's a 9, a 3, and a 6 here. And 9 is the highest number. You can see there's also a 1. We have no zeros, no 10s. We fit numbers 1 to 9 in each of the squares in each row across the board, or grid, whichever you prefer to call it. Now we also do the same for the columns down, numbers 1 to 9. And we also have these small 3 by 3 boxes that I usually call blocks, which have 9 squares in which we place digits 1 to 9. And we do this by using logic. We do not guess. We do not need mathematics. Strategy like chess, not much really. Well, some strategy, yeah, at a more advanced level, I suppose. But more a matter of experience and knowing what to look for, I guess. Right, 5s across. 5 blocking down here and 5 blocking across here. What I mean is 5 cannot reappear in this column because it's already in this column, and 5 cannot appear in this row again since it's already makes its appearance here. And so 5 must be in that square there because that's the only empty square that's available. Now if we take the 5 and bring it across like this and the 5 across like this, I usually say blocking across here, blocking across here. That will give us a 5 in that square. And so we are underway with our game of Sudoku. So we should just continue along, shall we? 2's blocking across here and 2's blocking across here. And the 2 comes here. I haven't had a good look at the board yet. But sometimes you can just jump straight in and get started and then check things out more closely a bit later on. About Tuesday's Guardian, sometimes really just an easy level, often I should say really just an easy level, but occasionally they do throw in an actual medium level game. 9's blocking up here and across here, so that gives us a 9. So be warned. I have no idea. I don't play these games ahead of time, so I have no idea if it's a real medium game or simply a beginner's game, just labelled as medium, as is often the case. So we'll just go ahead and play until we find out whether which of those is true, or if they actually mislabeled an expert level game, which has happened very, very rarely, but has happened before, I think. Right, I see the 4 blocking this square here. That means we need a 4 for this row, right? We don't have a 4, we've got everything else, except for whatever goes here. And so we know that the 4 fits here, and the whatever goes here actually is, in fact, a 6, I believe. We need a 6 now to complete this row, so let's put 6 in there, and then we need a 1 to complete this here block. Right. What else is on offer? Let's see what's missing from here. We have 4 blocking across here and 4 blocking down here, so we can place a 4 in that square there. The missing digits from here and here are 6 and 7, I believe. So we've got an intersecting 7 here, so let's place our 7 here and our 6 here, shall we? The 2 missing numbers up here now are 7 and 8, so we've got an intersecting 7 here. 7 goes there, 8 goes there, and the last 2 missing numbers across here are 3 and 6, but we don't know which is which just yet, so we have to hold off on that. Right, okay, so we've got a nice central area, mostly complete, but a little bit to do. So now we have to look elsewhere for fun and digits. Well, we have 8 blocking up here like this, and an 8 blocking up here like this, so we know that the 8 must be in this square. And now we have 8 blocking up here like this, and 8 blocking up here like this, and 8 across here, so 8 is there. I had my eye on those 8s in those squares since the beginning, actually, or since I first started looking at it, and I was after something there, and now I've got it. Unfortunately though, that's just going to leave 8s like this, so can't finish those off just yet. What else is happening? We have no 2 in this first column, but we have an intersecting 2 here and another one down here, so in the third empty square the 2 must go. Missing digits in this column now are 4 and 7, and hey, look over here, here's a 7, guys. I should say you guys. People on YouTube always say you guys, right? I feel too old to say it though. 7 blocks here, so 7 fits there, you guys, and 4 fits here. I've often heard people speaking foreign languages that I have no idea about, but I hear liberally interspersed with you guys. Da, 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 you guys. It's an international language, the international language of YouTube. Missing down here, we don't yet have a 7 in this column, and this 7 is really doing nice things for us today, giving us all kinds of information. 7 can't go here, 7 must be here. The last digit for this column is 3. Let's place that now. What's to do? What's to do? Well, missing down here, we need 5, 6, and 9. No, we've only got 1 of those intersecting numbers. Up here, we're looking for 1, 2, and 3. We've got the 2 and a 3, or that way round, I should say, 2 and a 3. But that's about it. So let's examine this column here, because there are only 3 empty squares, and the missing numbers are 2, which will be in. Okay, we find immediately because we have the 2 blocking here and the 2 blocking here, and so we know that the 2 must go here, and now we will be left to find our 3 and our 6, which must be the same as these numbers here, right? 3, 6 down here. No, don't know just yet. Okay. But what we do know is 3 blocks this square and 3 blocks this square. Now we don't have 3 yet, but we have, so that puts 3 up here, right? We have another intersecting 3 here, so we can in fact place our 3 there. And now we can say 1 blocking up here, putting a 1 into that square. And so to complete this column, we will place a 5 and 6, I believe. 5 and 6, right? Is that No, we don't know yet which is 5 and which is 6, so we just hold off on that. But we know this is 5 and 6. So actually we've got 7 blocking across here, so this square has to be a 7. You can see the 7 blocking down there as well if you like. So that will be a 7. Okay, now if this is 5 and 6, well, what we have left here is 3 and 4, but we can see that the 4 blocks down here, so we know that the 4 goes here and the 3 is in this square, and now the 3 blocking up here puts the 3 into that square, and to finish the 6 will go there. Where should we look now? Let's have a quick look up here, although I think probably this might be more productive, but anyway, let's see. What are we looking for in this row? We still don't have a 2, a 5, and a 7. 2, 5, and 7. We've got a 5 here, we've got a 7 here. We don't have any. Oh, we've got 2 there, sorry, yeah, we do have 2 there. So that's 1 of each, that's no good. Let's have a look down here, see what we can find. We've got 1, 2, 3, we don't have 4. And immediately I can see 4 blocking here, 4 blocking here, and 4 blocking here. So I know that the 4 must go there. I didn't even work out the other missing digits yet. Let's have another look. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't have 5, 6, and 9. 5, 6, and 9. So we have the 9 blocking here and the 9 blocking here. So that must be our 9, and that's going to leave us with 5 or 6 here. Same as these missing numbers here, 5 and 6. But no, we still can't place the 5 and 6, so we have to leave it and take a journey elsewhere. Now, where is the question? So let's have a look down here. What we need 1, we need 5, 6. 1, 5, 6, 8, I think. Okay. So let's look at this column here, because I didn't get any joy there. And we are looking for 1, 4. Okay, so as soon as I see the 4s, I'm okay, because I see the 4 blocking this square and the 4 blocking this square, so immediately I can place the 4, and the other missing numbers will be 1 and 5, and now we do have a 5 blocking across here, so we know the 5 is down here and the 1 is here. If you are a beginner, I hope you're getting the hang of this. I'm not doing much explaining, and I might be going a bit quickly if you are a beginner, but just rewind, go back and have another look if it's a bit too fast. 5 blocking up here gives us a 5 in that square, and the last digit across this row is 6. Right, what else is missing here? So we've got 7 across here like this, that puts 7 there. We have our 2 blocking up here, putting the 2 into that square, and the last digit here is an 8. We have 8 blocking down here, and we have 8 blocking that square, so we know 8 fits there, and there's one more number to get in this column, which will be a 9. And almost done now, aren't we? Just little bits to go. We still need a 5 here, and I can see the 5 blocking there immediately, so the 5 goes there. And the other number that we need, I'm not sure, but let me just quickly find it. It's a 6. Okay, and so over here we are lacking just 2 numbers, and we must be able to find them because there's just one number missing from this row. The missing number is 2, and here one number missing, and that's going to be a 3. Right, almost ready to have breakfast or lunch or whatever meal you're about to have. We have 1 blocking across here, that gives us a digit 1 here, and the last number for this block is a 6, I believe. It was 6 blocks across here, giving us a 6 in that square there, and the 6 blocking here puts a 6 down here, and the last number here is a 5, and all we need to finish the grid is a 5. So that's our Guardian medium level game. As I said, very often on a Tuesday, easy level disguised under the medium moniker. That's it. I'll probably be back later with more difficult Sudoku from the New York Times and even possibly the LA Times later today. Bye bye.